Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we are taking a look at the SH Figuarts Glorio from Dragonball Daima. Glorio, that kind of sounds like glory hole a little bit, so I'm going to refrain from saying Glorio as much as possible. From now on, I'm going to call him G-Man. But anyways, I got mine in the mail a couple of days ago, and I'm finally getting around to doing a video on him. And I've got to tell you, I'm pleasantly surprised by him. He's a pretty decent figure, and I really wasn't expecting that. I mean, he's not perfect, no figure is, but he's not, half bad, I should say. So let's just get started. I'm starting with the package. This is the typical Dragonball Daima packages that they've been doing with the yellow background. Got the metallic purple with the words that say G-Man right there. I'm not even going to say it. Got a nice image of him right there. And on the back, it's typical SH Figuarts stuff. They could do a little more, but it seems like this one has more images or something. I don't know, but not bad packaging. I really like SH Figuarts stuff. But let's see how tall this individual is, and then we'll look a little deeper into it. To the top of his head, he is 5 inches in height, which would make the figure 13 centimeters. I don't know how tall he's supposed to be, but let's stand him next to some other figures. Here he is with the Vegeta Mini, and he's a lot taller than him like he should be. And here he is with the Goku Mini right there, and I think that looks halfway decent. And here he is with the adult Daima Vegeta. Vegeta just has a little bit of height on him. He actually makes Vegeta look kind of tall. And we've got him next to the adult Goku. So I don't know if this is actually like per scale. I know that adult Goku obviously is taller and that kid Goku is smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and just go with it. I'm not going to be a big stickler right here. But let's look a little deeper into him. Now, for his aesthetic, before we get into that, I've got a kind of a two-part question for you. One, did you actually like Daima? I'm on the fence about whether or not I liked it. Tell me down in the comments if you actually liked Daima and want another season of it. And two, what was your favorite figure that SH Figuarts has put out from Dragon Ball Daima thus far? Tell me down in the comments below. Anyways, let's dive into our friend Glorio here, because to be honest with you, I think they kind of nailed his look. This is, for what he is, this is not a bad figure. He's very slender, but his proportions are pretty good, and he looks like he did in the freaking anime. I like it. I like his hair. I wish that there was some shading down the hair. They have basically just stopped doing that altogether. I don't think we'll ever get that again. But the hair piece looks good. The faces look really good. This looks a lot like Glorio, like it should. Obviously, we know, but we all know historically there have been times when SH Figuarts didn't exactly make the face look good. But the yellow eyes and stuff, and the skin tone, that blue that they use, looks really nice. I love the jacket. I think it looks really good. The body of it is that soft plastic, whatever. His arms, this is just his arms. This is not a jacket that like he's wearing, as if you didn't already know. But I like it. Does it need some shading to give it a little bit more depth? Yes, it does. But I'm going to say that about each and every figure that has ever existed. But this figure looks good even without it. Because it has a really nice matte finish all over it, where it should have it. The boots are a gloss finish and they look good. And like I said, everywhere else is a flat matte finish, and I really like it. I like the little strips of paint they've got on both arms, very accurate to the anime. The zipper looks pretty good. His little gun and belt down here look good. This is painted through here. This is sculpted, but this is painted right down through here, and they did a good job with that. They did a good job with the paint stripe down both sides of the legs. I like that. His little gun, we'll look more at his accessories here in a minute, but I wanted to point out his gun has a purple handle. I thought it had a brown handle on it from the show. Somebody tell me down in the comments if I am just crazy and that's in no way, shape, or form a thing. I like the little undershirt or whatever, and I want to point out that just like the future Trunks figure, you could take this vest piece of the jacket off if you wanted to, but I think he would look kind of weird without it on, but you could do it. That nice piece of matte blue right there, they matched it to the plastic pretty well. His boots are done really well. I like the shape of his boots and everything. Just overall, I mean, yeah, his legs are nice and tubular, but he is like I said, he's a very skinny, thin front to back, just wiry, thin guy, so the tubular legs aren't aren't bothering me. Overall, I like his look. Now, his soft diaper piece, and I guarantee this is just on mine, came a little smashed. I've been trying to kind of stretch it back out to kind of go around his whole waist. It was just kind of mashed down in there just a little bit, but that was just, packaging variance. That's not that big of a deal. But overall, this is a very solid looking little figure. Now, for his accessories, he doesn't come with a big bunch of stuff, but SH Figuarts doesn't really do that. But he comes with some pretty good stuff. He comes with one head sculpt that we've already been looking at for a couple of minutes, and 4 different face plates for him that look really, really good. He comes with this kind of serious stoic face on him in the package, and I like it a lot. He also has this open mouth yelling face where his brow is furrowed, and I kind of like that a lot as well. He comes with this one right here that I can't tell if that's supposed to be like battle damage or something around his chin and mouth and under his eye or what, but it looks good. And he also has this one right here with some sweat or tears or something coming down right there, but that looks good as well. He also has a bonus face for Goku, and I'll put a picture up somewhere so you can take a look at that, but it looks pretty good. They have turned Goku into a freaking Build-A-Figure, and I don't know if I like that or don't like it, but anyways, he also comes with 8 different hands. He comes with little fist hands on him in the package, nothing out of the ordinary. He comes with 2 little pointer finger hands right here, nothing crazy, but they look pretty good. He comes with an open hand, like if he was doing magic or some kind of crap. I know he does that in the anime. He comes with a hand right here that has some kind of device on it. I don't remember if that was his communicator or what that was, or if it's some sort of Dragon Ball finder. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Then he comes with whatever this hand is right here. It's not doing much anything special. And he comes with a hand to hold his gun. He comes with 2 different guns. He comes with that gun right there in the holster, and then he comes with the loose gun right here, and that's his little gun holding hand. And the gun looks good enough for what it is. But anyways, that's all he comes with, but I think that's halfway decent for SH Figuarts standards. Now, for his articulation, he actually moves pretty well to boot. Now, yeah, again, he is a very slender, thin, long, skinny kind of appendages, and those figures tend to move pretty well. Anyway, but let's just start with his head. Now, he does have a neck joint in here, and it will move pretty decent, not a shit ton of range, but it'll bring the head forward pretty good, and it'll tuck down in there. He doesn't look up real good, but then again, the collar of this vest will, hinder that to an extent. If you pull the hairpiece off, and I'll pull his face plate off real quick to show you, he is on a double ball peg, just like the rest of the Daima figures, so I like that a big bunch. But the way they've done the head sculpt right there, it catches on the neck, so he's not going to look up a big bunch anyway, even if that collar of that jacket wasn't there. But at least I'd show you what he looks like when you take his hair and face off real quick. Again, the jacket's right there. Shoulders will come out to 90 degrees and actually a degree or so above it, so I like that. Full 360. He's got a butterfly that works really, really well. Look at that. It brings the arm all the way across the body. Little bit of gappage back here, but it's all the same color, so it's not that noticeable, so no big deal. I like it pretty well. And the butterfly does do a good job of bringing the arm down and up, so if you don't like that gap that's right there, you just pop the arm up. He does have a bicep swivel that does what bicep swivels do. He has a ball hinge for an elbow, so it's a single jointed elbow, but it comes past 90 pretty decent, so I like that, have no problem with it, and it looks okay. SH Figuarts likes to do that with their skinny, kind of smaller figures. Bulma pops into my head as far as a figure where they did that, and I actually probably should have drug her out to show you, but I didn't. Wrist is a ball hinge like normal, so you're going to get your movement and your rotation, no big deal. Now in here, he does have a abdominal break right here. I, for the life of me, can't tell if this is on a hinge or not, because I know the SH Figuarts does like to use a hinge, like a ball peg with a hinge every now and again, but you'll get some crunch just out of it. And then down here in the waist, he has a ball peg again, but which works really, really well, because he'll lean back very nicely for you. He'll lean forward really good for you. Just all these Daima figures tend to move really, really well, and he's not nearly as gappy as some of the other examples. He has a soft diaper piece down here that moves when you want it to, but stays pretty much in place, so you won't really have too big a problem with any gapping or anything down here. And even if you did, luckily the bottom half of his shirt is black, so it would hide most of it. His legs, if you move his little gun, he will do a full-on split with no problem whatsoever, and no nuggets. Looks really good. Front kick's really, really good. Front kick's like a Baki figure. And like I said, soft diaper piece, so the leg will kick back really good there. So that is very, very nice. Thigh swivel that works just fine. He's got a ball hinge for a knee, and it's a single jointed knee. Will come past 90. Not the most strange we've ever seen in our lives, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. And I guess that would work, and it looks like his proportions would be right on. No boot swivel. The ankle is a ball hinge, and it'll come down pretty good. It actually comes up halfway decent. He has some ankle rocker, no peg hole in the bottom of the foot, and he does have a toe hinge. I've resigned myself to worrying about whether or not I like a toe hinge or dislike it, but it's there, and it looks halfway decent, and it functions pretty well. So overall, he moves really nicely. Okay, final thoughts on Glorio here. This is actually a pretty decent figure. I didn't go into this review, or when I bought him, however you want to look at it, with real high hopes. I thought he was just going to be kind of a throwaway, but he's actually not a bad looking figure, and he moves pretty good, and his accessories are okay. He's a little pricey. I think he was shipped close to $80 or whatever, but prices are going up across the board with every manufacturer, so there's really not a big bunch we can do about it, but this is a pretty solid figure, even from SH Figuarts standpoint. I'm going to give this a solid B. This is a good figure. Again, surprisingly, if you like it, if you're into it, buy it. You're not going to die if you don't have it, because, you know, not everybody's in Daima, but this is a good figure. Buy it if you want it. I'm not going to turn you away from it. Anyways, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.